One of the more useful features we have on those VMS is our ability to use the maps. So we can go into the monitoring, to the EMAP monitoring, in order to see and, for example, to see the videos on the maps themselves. Of course, we can change between one map to another, but first we are going to set a map. So we're going to go into the EMAP settings, and here we will see our options. So first of all, we can create a map. Creating a map will give us this new window, a small window. We can give this map a name. Let's call it Orlando. I don't know why. Maybe I want to go there, Orlando. Okay. We can choose its parent map. So of course you can create a map which can be the city, and inside the city you can create the neighborhood or the town. Okay, something inside that city. So you can create a state, and inside it the city, and inside it the neighborhood, and inside it the building, and whatever you want. In this case, we are going to create Orlando as a parent map. So we're going to choose no parent map. Okay, I could choose any one of those, but I prefer to choose none. We have two ways to choose our map. We can either choose by Google Map. So of course, in this case, we will go with Orlando, press location, and we are in Orlando. So of course, using the mouse wheel, we can choose exactly where we want our map to be. Okay, so let's choose, I don't know, Orlando Airport, for example. It doesn't really matter, we're not going to use it. Okay, now we have Orlando added on to the left. How do we add the cameras? We just go into the video point, which I just pressed, and we can move the cameras, okay, wherever we see, whenever we see a camera which has a gray pin, it means that we can use it. In our case, I cannot actually, because I used all of the online cameras, but I can take some of the offline cameras and show exactly the same example. Okay, you can just drag the camera you want into the place it belongs to on the maps itself. You can edit the icon of the camera. You can edit the name of the camera, the color of the text. Basically, everything is changeable. Okay, and another way that we have to use to create a map is, of course, using a picture. So of course you can give your map a name. Let's call it Office 1, for example. We're going to use, in this case, a picture map, and we don't need a parent map. When we use a picture map, you can create yourself a picture. You can create yourself a map that you want, or you can download it like I just did from Google. So you can just add a plain drawing of your office, of course, just like this, and you can add to that also your cameras with all of the other abilities that you have with changing the icon and the colors and everything, and your map is going to wait for you right here on the EMAP monitoring. So for example, yes, those devices are offline, but if you will go to a device that has online cameras like here, then a double click on the camera will allow us, double click on the camera will give us the video. Okay, so we can see the live video of the camera. Of course, that there are a couple of more things that you can do from here. You can release the videos, you can anchor them into the right, all over again. You can zoom in, zoom out on the camera itself. But really the cool part is this. When we go into the face recognition and combine it with the map, we get something which is out of the normal. So what am I talking about? You could probably know already by now how to search for a face. So in this case, we're just going to search for a plain face. Let's quickly search for somebody. For example, let's go for Tzlil. So we choose this guy right here. We press the search button, and of course, let's choose this NVR. Once we've searched for one person, only one person, we can do EMAP track view. Okay? So basically, we will get the entire path that this person was going to all over the map. Okay, so we started this camera, went into the NPR sales desk, this camera, into the second floor camera, and this was plus minus his route all day long. So this is an enormous tool that can help us figure out a lot of things.